Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get Walter on screen. There we go.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm happy this worked actually. Like we got the pre-play, we got both cameras on. Like, what's that? 3 times a charm, but we went into the 4th time.
Hey, that's okay. You
Yep,
know,
yep.
hard to believe we now have a month under our belts.
I know. This is crazy. I feel like it's gone by fast, don't you? Like I feel like we've been prepping next week's card already. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like I've looked at 4 cards, 5 cards. This is crazy.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
I mean, the time between lives goes by so quick. The lives themselves go by so quick. And I think that must be because of all of the fun people that we have tuning in the chat.
I know. We've got, looks like we got design team members popping in on us tonight. So we've got Annie, welcome. Hey, Melissa, Annie. Welcome. Oh, Walter, you might have missed it. I don't know if you're watching chat. I think I've been upgraded to a brother.
I saw that. Welcome to the family. I saw that. Yeah, Brother Shawn.
Nice. I'm going to put that on my signature now, Brother Shawn.
There you go. My family just adopts people. We pull everybody in.
I love it. I love it. Yep. Popped up right away. Kelly, welcome. Kelly Francie, welcome, welcome.
Hello. Christy, Melissa.
Yeah, we got some.
To our friend Penny, who always helps out behind the scenes for us. Hello, Penny. Yep. Good evening. Yep.
I see her little picture hidden over here in the corner. So I see her stalking over in the corner. Thank you, Penny. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
we have a great bundle. We have a fun 2 cards to do tonight too, don't we?
We do. Yeah. I mean, we're taking a trip to the circus. So, you know, let's have some peanuts and popcorn and some oohs and ahs and...
I didn't even think of that. We should have got some like cotton candy and stuff to eat while we were doing this tonight. That would have been kind of fun.
That would have been fun. Yeah. I was thinking I should have like found a clown wig to put on for the beginning.
We should have.
People would know better because
remember that.
I actually have a fear of clowns. I do not like them at all. So
yeah, did you put I didn't even look. Did you put a clown on your card?
No.
Or did you? No. Okay.
Avoided the clowns. Yep.
I love it. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Bundle. So, do you want to? Should we start out with the bundle?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Let's show them what we got.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead down to my desk. Okay. So tonight we will be working with the Under the Big Top stamp set, which is a lot of fun. I mean, it has a circus tint in and of it on its own. Ringmaster, trapeze artists, a sword swallower. I mean, it's a ton of fun. A cute little seal here. There is a clown or 2, but as Shawn already noted, I left them out. And we're also working with the Under the Big Top stencil, and I love this stencil. It's a really large stencil. So you definitely, if you want to incorporate most of the elements, you have to go with a larger size card. So we have those 2 items. We're also using the red, yellow, and blue aqua pigments. We have those. We are, let's see, what else are we using? We have the scarlet cardstock, which is a beautiful red that goes so well with the circus theme.
Yep. Holly. I think it's Holly.
Holly, yes, it's Holly. Yep, not Scarlet, it's Holly. And our favorite, the Pearl Shimmer Mist that Shawn's holding up.
Yes.
Yep, that is a staple. That's a favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And is it the alabaster embossing powder?
Raven.
Yep.
Raven.
Yes.
And then just to call out to the dies. So it's the die set for the stamps. So it's the stamp and dies are in the bundle. So.
Yep. Which makes life really easy when you have intricate characters like this and you're cutting them out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just want to ask the crowd: does my mat have a little distortion to it because of the pattern, or is it just my screen?
It looks okay to me.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
gonna raise mine just a tad. There we go. Maybe I'll move that light. No, I'm gonna keep the light right about there. Okay. So, and we have some really fun cards. I think, again this week you're gonna see two very different approaches. And I have to say, I absolutely love Shawn's card.
We both have kind of well, you've got like a hidden little trapdoor thing on yours.
I do.
Yeah, and I just went fun fold on mine. So yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but it's just such a really cool design. Mine
Thank you.
has just like a nice little hidden element to it, so it looks like you're just there at the circus tent, but then you lift up the panel and you see what's happening inside. And I tried to, with the aqua pigments, make it look like there's spotlights up on the trapeze artists. So that yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I did a triple fold fun fold. It looks way more complicated than it is. It's actually so easy. And then I just took the different elements of the stamp set. So back behind here is my ringmaster with the tent. And then the idea was just to make it look like this, everything else was inside the tent or outside the tent. So I did the second element here is the clown juggling. And then the guy in the cannon. And then the underside of these is supposed to be like the floor, basically, of the tent, is kind of the thought process of putting the stars and stuff down. And the fun fold, I found this on online. It's all DSP, so designer series paper. I just turned it into using kind of that interpretation with the circus on it. So yeah.
That's awesome. Great.
All right.
Well, shall we dig in? Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us.
Let's do it. I'll just
Right.
get this out of the way first, just to show everybody. Then I'll start assembling. So this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper that you use for pretty much your three pieces. This one is, and I'll just hold it there so you can do it on the replay, 4 inches by 12 inches. I just did 11.5 sheet, so I didn't do like a 12 by 12. Scored at 4, 6, and 8. This one is 2 inches by 6 inches, scored at 2, 3, and 4. 3 by 9, scored at 3, 4.5, and 6. Then it gets put on a base of 4 inches by 5 inches. That's the platform, essentially. And then you have your pieces that assemble. So you've got 1.5 by 2, and you need 2 of those. 1 3/4 square, 2 of those. 2.5 inch square, 2 of those. 2 3/4, 2 of those. And then you've got your 3.5 and a 3 3/4 square, 2 of each of those for all your layering elements. So there you have it. I'm going to start stamping and do my little watercolor and die cut that stuff out, and then I'll glue these things together.
Nice. I actually did a little bit of pre-work just because there is so much that goes into the cards. So I started off beforehand by just doing some simple ink blending, using Faded Jeans Distress Oxide ink and the Mowed Lawn Distress Oxide ink, just to get a nice grass and nighttime sky behind. So now I'm going to go ahead and get my tent stencils. And to do that, what I like is since at the circus, these tents are never like pristine. They look, pretty aged. I stenciled it with the Lost Shadow Distressing, just to give it a little bit of a grunginess to it.
Nice, Sandy. Yes, Sandy. I will. Sandy, after our live tonight, I'll just put all the measurements in the description. So I'll just add all of that to the description, so you have all the measurements, how many of each. That way it's just kind of there on paper, just if people want to write it down, or you can watch the replay and hit pause. But I'll put it all in the comments for sure.
Hi, Nikki. Nice to see you. fun when using a stencil like this to incorporate not only the ink blending, but then going back in and also adding in some watercoloring with the aqua pigments.
Did you like the aqua pigments? Are you brushing them on, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm brushing them on. So I have my trusty little I have it's just a nice ceramic dish that I use when painting, so I can just put some drops in, and I have my water handy, and yeah, just paint away.
Okay.
So I'm basically ink blending the outline of the tint, and then coming in to go ahead and watercolor some of the details. Add some pops of color.
I'm going to brush mine as well, but I'm actually embossing all my elements just to make it easy to contain all the coloring and stuff, just to make it easy to watercolor. So I'm just embossing with all the Raven.
Yep. Makes sense.
Keep it clean, you know.
Yeah.
Still got it popping in. Welcome, everybody. Noelle, welcome, Noelle. How are you?
Yeah. And hello, Andrea.
Nicole, you are not late. We are just getting started. You are right on time, my dear. I'm telling you, my new addiction right now is seriously these embossing powders. They melt so nice and smooth. And when they melt, they just melt. Like there's no working at it. They just melt. I just love it.
Yeah, they truly. And you know, I say this all the time, but I like Gilded is just the absolute best gold I've ever worked with.
Oh, it totally is. I like the alabaster though too. You mentioned alabaster earlier. It's just a nice bright white.
Yep.
I've been playing with it on just doing some emboss resist kind of stuff just to see how much it pops, and that white just pops off the page.
Yeah, it really does. It is a really bright white. Hello, Mr. Anthony. Nice to see you.
Oh, hello, hello. Figured I'd just get all this boring stuff done here right away.
Yeah, I hear you.
Save that fun stuff. The nice thing about this too, I just threw them all on the table here, but there is a die for every single thing in this stamp set.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes it so much easier.
Oh, and just, you know, if you don't like to fussy cut, you're not going to be fussy cutting any of this stuff out.
Yeah. Yep. For sure. And I do like to fussy cut, but I have to say, fussy cutting out these characters, that would be a chore.
Well, they're kind of, I mean, there's so many little grooves to get in and out of, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree, Nicole. I never used them a ton either until joining the Brutus Monroe team. And since joining, I use them so much more.
What's that? The embossing powders?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I've used embossing powders a lot for like sentiments, a ton. And that's what's really getting me on these ones is because of like, especially on smaller sentiments or like finer sentiments, this stuff just does a nice job.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. Like dyes are like the best invention ever. Who Joyful Creations. Yes, agree. Totally agree. But I will agree with you. Walter, I didn't like fussy cutting at first when I started doing cards.
Yeah.
And I actually don't mind it on certain things. Sometimes it's just kind of nice just to stamp out some stuff and cut out. Like I don't mind it.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. It can be therapeutic. Penny. Yeah. Penny is a nice one. Yep. Absolutely.
So Walter, I think we might have to come up with. I was reading. Somebody had commented yesterday or today. I think it was on our last live. A comment popped up requesting like Mother's Day. They want to see our interpretation of a Mother's Day or Father's Day card.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That'll be fun. Absolutely.
So we might have to kind of dig through some Brutus Monroe stuff and see what we can kind of come up with.
Absolutely. And, for Mother's Day, there are some really great products coming out. When I think of Mother's Day, I typically do go to florals. I know that's very cliche, but
Yeah.
some of the florals, especially with the spring fling coming up, are just absolutely gorgeous.
Agree. Totally agree.
I'm also very partial to florals. I do love making a good floral card.
It's kind of my go-to, especially if I'm going to do like a nice watercolor or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to mention this. I have it sitting here over on the side. I was chatting up with Miss Sandy Powers, another design team member, this past week.
Yeah.
And we were chatting about the circus stuff and that we're doing circus this week and yada yada, right? And we got talking about the jelly bean stencil. This would have been great for circus peanuts.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, I wish I would have thought of that. And then we're talking about how our parents and grandparents used to like the circus peanuts, those orange, whatever they're made of.
Yeah, I hated those. Did not like those at all.
I thought that was a good call out. I'm like,
that would be a lot of fun. Absolutely. Hey, Ellen. Yes, we ran away. We joined the circus. We're still awaiting what our job assignments are going to be. I'll do anything but be a clown. I just beg them, don't make me a clown.
I would want to work in like one of those booths.
Oh,
like where you fish for the ducky or something like that. Like I wouldn't want to run a ride. I don't want to be responsible for running a ride.
Yeah, no. Something goes wrong. Yeah, that would be terrible. Yep. Gee, maybe I could be a good fortune teller.
Ooh.
That could be fun.
That would be good.
Mystical Walter, come see your future.
Yeah.
Penny mentioned that there is a, let me see, what exactly did she say? She said that, let's see. I just lost it. Oh, do you, Francie? You like the circus peanuts? That's one thing we disagree on. Okay. I guess we can have one thing.
That's one thing we disagree on.
Yeah, Francie and I are typically on the same page, but I guess when it comes to circus peanuts, we're not. Oh, okay. So Penny said that there's a moms and dads bundle. That's good to know.
Yep, we're gonna have to look into this.
Yeah, and actually, the stamp set that we used last week, the Proud Hugs, is perfect for Mother's Day or Father's Day.
It is. It totally is. And that could literally fit for anything, which I like.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Francie, you're exactly right. We can't agree on everything, but we do most things, so that's good. Oh, that's true, Francie. Yeah, you do like clowns and I don't. So, yeah. Well, all I can think of is that old song, let's call the whole thing off. You say potato, I say potato. We're getting to that point, Francie.
Oh my gosh. Now in my head, I'm trying to think like that. Like, what's a good breakup song?
Hey, Sandy, I don't think I said hello to you earlier. Nice to see you.
Bahaha. That's funny. Yes, the new paper pad of the month would be awesome for it. Agree. Oh, no, Ellen likes the circus peanuts, and I'm kind of with Ellen. Like, I don't mind them. I grew up on them, so I don't mind them, actually.
Okay. Yeah, I was never a fan of anything like I didn't like cotton candy either.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was and I have a sweet tooth, but it was just too sweet for me.
It wasn't like texture, it was just more the sweetness.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just way too sweet for me.
Yeah, my mother was a big sweets person, and so grew up on same, like, huge sweets person.
Yeah. Now give me a pound of fudge and I'd be really happy.
Yeah, right? All right, that's my elements. So I just did, I used the white to my advantage. So I just did I'm gonna zoom in just a tiny bit. I tried to give us a wider zoom here tonight to see if that helps. Just a red, white, and blue kind of cannon. I kind of just mix, since we've got the primaries I've talked about before, I mix a little tiny bit for green, tiny bit for orange. Again, great starter kit if you know a little color theory, but there are awesome colors. There's 23, 24 colors. Amazing, great pigments, a little bit of balloons. Kept my pins white, and then of course, you got to have a red ticket. So those are my elements. We'll just set those aside to start drying up a little bit.
Shawn, I am sad to say that Sandy has voted me off the island for not liking cotton candy.
Oh, cotton candy.
I'm a goner.
So when you assemble these, you basically have to fold it so that you've got your little M, and then this one has a little shorter side than this side, and you glue the top to the one back. So you're going to end up with this, right? On each of these. So I'll just glue each of these down so you can kind of see the sides to glue down. And I'm not doing both. I'm just doing one flap on the inside.
Jeez, Christy, you don't have my back tonight. She said fudge is just as rich and sweet.
Yeah, but it's chocolate, though.
Exactly.
That's the difference.
Yep, I agree.
I mean, I agree with I agree, but it's chocolate. Like, all right. So I've just glued down one flap to one little indentation from the M. So if I have this up, it was an M, and I glued half of the M together. If you want to think of it that way, okay. Then we'll set those aside. All right, let's do my tent version.
Oh, wait a minute. Francie, are you replacing me?
With who or what? What?
Oh, see, Francie's going to divorce me. Oh, Francie, you're breaking my heart. That's a song, too.
Over cotton candy.
Over cotton candy, I guess, yeah. I'm going to mute myself just to do a little drying for a minute.
All right. So I've just taken that tent on that bigger piece of my, and I'll put all this in the description for you all. And now I'm just doing all of this in red, and then I will shade some brown. So I'm just using Cranberry Fizz. I wanted just a nice, intense, vintagey kind of circus is kind of the whole theme of mine. So I'm just doing that deeper red, not a apple red or a Christmas red. And it is kind of a fine stencil. I don't have pixie spray, but pixie spray would work amazing to hold this down. I'm just kind of going somewhat gentle just to not move this around too much. I love the Twix, the Brie. Oh, with coffee. Oh, for sure.
Oh, I love Twix. Yeah.
Stir the Twix in the coffee to get that chocolate caramel even.
Ooh.
Or anything coffee for me. I mean, I'm sold on coffee, so.
Oh, yeah. No, same here. Absolutely.
My ink blending, I'm not concerned about this being smooth because I just really want this like tattered tint kind of feel. So I'm more concerned about just getting that intense color. Don't go breaking my heart. Who's saying that? Because now it's in my head.
Elton John and Kiki D.
Thank you.
No
yep,
problem.
I can totally hear it.
Now that I'm done with my ink blending and my watercolor on the front, I'm just going to go ahead and mist it with some of the pearl. And what's nice about that is if there's an area that maybe didn't come out as the way you like it, the pearl just kind of covers things up and brings it all together. So it's great for hiding little things. Just a little tip there.
Yep, that and the gold shimmer mist.
Oh yeah, I love that gold too. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna dry this real quick.
I'm using Distress Scorched Timber, and now I'm going to remove my stencil and get the rest of this white with a little bit of a brown tone to it. Get that off. Okay. So I'll get my edges so I get that nice distressed kind of edge. And then just kind of brush that over to knock that white down. Oh, now we're talking Little Caesars even. The Twix topped brownies at Little Caesars.
Yeah, we don't really have Little Caesars around here in Massachusetts.
I wonder if that's a Midwest to South thing. I mean, we had it back in Minneapolis, in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, do we have it down here? I'm trying to think if we have it down here. All right, so there's that one. We're going to do these three last at the same time. So I'm going to grab my next size here, which is this one. And I'm just making quick stripes, really, with some washi tape. And I'm just doing the red, white, and blue kind of thing. And honestly, just eyeballing it. All right. I'm not too concerned about getting it so even because this is going to get all shimmer mist, and Walter is right. It just blends things out and hides whatever you may feel is that imperfection.
Yeah. And of course, Christopher would say, this is your own. Hallmark's down the street if you want perfection.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Oh, we got lots of singing going on in the chat.
Oh, I'm off screen. I zoomed in too far. Thank you. That's what I get for not looking up.
So my friend Anna, she and I have talked about doing karaoke sometime. I never have the courage to do it, though. And our song is supposed to be Don't Go Breaking My Heart. So if Anna is in the chat, I'm sure she's going to be loving that, but she may not be tonight.
I have only done karaoke a couple times. I am not a singer. I can't even carry a tune in a bucket. That's how bad I am.
I hear that.
So last time I did karaoke was in a small town bar, not knowing songs really well. And I picked the longest song on the planet.
Uh-oh.
Hey Jude.
Oh.
Because I thought I would at least know some of it.
Okay.
And, it repeats itself. And I probably got not even probably halfway through and people started kind of booing me and telling me he's done. Pick the next person.
That's not
I wasn't
nice.
offended though, because I was like, hey, I told y'all I can't sing, and you want to, after a couple of drinks, you want to force me to sing. This is what you're going to. I wasn't mad, but I thought I picked the ultimate song, and I couldn't even do that one.
Oh. When you said the longest song, I thought I was going to be really impressed if you said Rapper's Delight.
Oh.
My younger sister, Amanda, loves to tell a story about when she was hanging out with me and a couple of my friends, and we were at this little pool hall that It was kind of a dive, but it had the best jukebox, and I played Rapper's Delight, but I didn't realize I played the extended version, and it went on for like 15 minutes. So they like to bust my chops about that.
Oh my God. Sandy, you're on. Give me enough beer and I might sing. Hey, I will do it, but I mean, I'm just going to blame everybody else if they complain because you wanted me to do it.
Oh my gosh, Christy, I would love to hear you sing Rapper's Delight. That would be amazing.
So for the floor of my tent, I'm using all three. For each section, you need a floor. And so I'm just using the stars from the stamp set and just doing a random all over. And again, don't worry about this being perfect. If I'm going for a more vintagey, faded, weathered. So if I don't get like this here star, not perfect. I didn't get it. That's just fine. We're not. To me, it's a worn, weathered carney. Tell me why I was just singing Gangster's Paradise and think I was Rapper's Delight.
Oh, leave it to my niece.
Oh, but okay. I got to bang, bang the boogie to the... Oh, good grief. How did we get from cotton candy to this? That's hilarious.
That's what I love about this group in the chat. We just that I love it. We just go all over the place.
Totally. So bundle, you all. 20% savings on your bundle. So great savings. You're saving like $20, I think it is, on the bundle tonight. The link is in the description. I believe I put it in there. Penny will probably, I think she's popped it up in the chat here a couple times. So really great savings on this bundle. You've got great stuff that's reusable in this bundle, especially for your consumables of the aqua pigments and your Raven. So you've got good variety.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm moving right along. I'm gonna shimmer up some stuff here.
Francie answered you, Shawn, and said that we kind of went around from cotton candy to the music because you left us unsupervised.
Noted. That's funny.
So for this card, I actually am using, I cut down a white Not Your Mama's to a 5x7 size so that I'm not like piecing it together. How I put it onto the base is I'm going to glue the entire 5x7 down to the base. I'm then going to cut the sides, and I'm going to make sure that those are glued down so that when I open up the top, you're just going to see that part of the inside.
Shimmer.
I'm hoping that this mutes. Let's see. I'm just going to dry a little bit here.
We're getting full on lyrics going here now. That's hilarious. So I'm adding shimmer to my floor sections and this one background. I'm not adding it to my tent background because I want this to stay kind of a muted kind of feel. I don't want this all to shimmer. So this is essentially everything assembled. Now I just need to assemble, sorry. So this is everything inked. So you're only inking these sections here like so. You're inking your element pieces, the clown and things that we did for the aqua pigments, and your tent. And then it's just assembling. So a couple squares and a couple element pieces. So it's not as it looks more complicated than it really truly is. I think this would look great with pop-up flowers on it. The puppy one would look great. We've got a puppy heart that's coming out, which is absolutely adorable. That would look good as the background.
Yeah.
All right, let's glue. Let's just clean this off quick.
So in order to cut those sides, I'm just lining up the tent right up next to my my cutting line on my paper trimmer, and I'm just going to cut up to that top fold. Just need to go over it one more time because it's not your mama's, it's a thicker cardstock. Let me line that up. There we go. And now I'm going to do the same over on this side.
I like how we both kind of did a little interactive kind of something with this, especially being the circus, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And I love, it's funny, when Heather saw my card, she was like, you love a good little mystery window. And I do.
Yes.
I've done a couple of cards like this for Brutus Monroe, and it's just a fun design. I really enjoy it.
Oh, I forgot to call one last thing. You're going to need a 1-inch by 4-inch little strip. All right. I believe, I'm just checking my stuff here. I think I can start assembling, actually.
Ooh.
I know. You guys in the chat are just cracking me up.
That's what I love about this Brutus Monroe family, is that the chat is always going and just full of fun people.
Right? So I'm wondering if we link stuff. I'm just seeing YouTube stuff come through, so I haven't seen any Facebook stuff pop up, and I know the channels were linked, so hopefully that's working. I know I was going to comment to Penny quick, since I know she's lurking behind. Penny, you and I need to chat on just linking the bots on YouTube and stuff, so I know we've chatted once before, but I just don't think everything's linked up on some of that.
I just drew that line to add in my high wire for my folks to be hanging from.
Oh, I didn't catch the high wire on that. You have them swinging from it or walking on it?
Yeah, no, they're both, one is swinging and one's hanging down.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
It's a little light there, so I tried to make it a little darker on this one. Okay, onto my card base. Oh, Christy, you know it. That is my jam. Christy said that Francie and I will be singing Love Shack on the karaoke.
Now that I could do. That one I could do.
Because let's face it, it's a really fun song, but they weren't the best of vocalists. So yeah, I think I could pull that one off.
Yeah, because I feel like that's like, you really don't have to carry a tune for that one. It's just kind of a little bit of shouting and kind of, I mean, I think you're okay with kind of in tune on that one even.
Yeah.
And who cares? Because usually you're probably a few cocktails in anyway, and you're just screaming it out.
Exactly.
It ain't no love song where we're trying to harmonize.
Exactly. Okay, Shawn, Penny has an update for you. Looks like Shawn will have to give permissions for the Restream bot to bring across chat from the other channels.
Thought I did that. So, okay, I'm going to have to relook. Give permissions for Restream to bot across. Do I have to go to YouTube and give the permissions from YouTube or give it from Restream? I guess is the biggest question. But yes, Walter can break a move to that song. Oh, okay. Right. And that I'm not going to forget. So I'm going to hold you to that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We were at actually my friends who live in Woodbury, Minnesota, just outside of St. Paul. Friends of mine from college, we were at their wedding. It was here in Boston because at the time they were still living in Boston after college. And they invited my family to the wedding as well because they knew my family. And I think I shocked my parents when they saw me breaking it down to Love Shack.
It's a good song. It's a good song. I feel like they're kind of up there for me with like Scissor Sisters.
Oh, yeah. Jake Shears.
All right, I'm assembling. So the flappy part that we glued together is your sit-up portion. So on these bottom portions is where all my star sections are going to go. Yeah. I could probably make a scrap card out of all my stickies I got for this one. I was trying to keep it as, measurements and like best order to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stickies.
Wow.
Could probably just collage them together and make a good background. I'm old. I don't know Scissor Sisters. Well, they've been around for a while, though.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of same vibe-ish a little bit.
Yeah. They did Let's Have a Kiki?
Let's Have a Kiki.
Yep.
Everybody's got to know that song. Francie's so hopefully unless she's going about the 3-year-old comment or Let's Have a Kiki.
Francie knows music, that's for sure.
Oh, since 2000. Oh, I was thinking they were older than that. All right. I think I missed it to comment on this one. I put a little gold glitter paper behind my front element that's going to go on the very front of that. Nope, no Kiki either. Okay. All right.
You tried.
Yeah, I tried. That's another song, though. Get it in your head.
Oh, yeah.
Christy, Francie knows everything. Oh, let's see. Anybody on chat from the part of the country? I think there was some. Did you get snow, Walter, up your way? There
No.
today?
No, but no, it was fine here. But Francie had sent a picture. They got some sleet in Pittsburgh.
Oh, I did see
Yeah.
something from Pittsburgh. Yeah, and I think like back Midwest, more like east, Minnesota area, it's stuff like back to snow again.
Crazy, huh?
I know. There's so many little elements on this stamp set just to mix and match with. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Hail, straight up hail. Oh, goodness. Rain and snow in Michigan. Yep. So Michigan, Minnesota, I kind of thought up that way. Mm-hmm. I hate to say it, but it was like 80 degrees here today.
Ooh.
Beautiful day.
How's the humidity around there?
Well, this time of year, it's good. It's really nice this time of year. But come July and August, it's unbearable. It gets so bad. Oh, you know what? I forgot my little guy, my ringmaster in the background, to stamp him out. I wonder if I should do him quick. Let's just do that quick.
Yeah, why not?
He has just one little thing to color on him, so he's an easy one because it's primarily black anyway for the stamp. Let's see, do I got paper? Paper. Will it fit? Throw him up here. He's easy. Hidden right back in the back there. I agree, Francie. We do need a ringmaster to.
Oh yeah, this is a tough crowd to keep in.
Be our party guide.
You think of me as the ringmaster? Oh, jeez. I don't know about that. But sure, I'll take that on. Why not?
Exactly. Let's do that one more time. Tapped off a little too hard. So I got to watch. Oh crap! Not all of it yet. I haven't watched all of it yet, but Christopher, some of the release stuff, there are some awesome stuff, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there really is.
I just had a little dump party over here of my Raven.
Uh-oh.
Don't mind me. Salvaged.
Yeah, that is not fun when that happens.
No, and it's so fine. We'll give him some blue. Yeah, Francie, you caught it. A little embossing powder spill. But we salvaged it. And it's so fine. It's like you do that and it's like, don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe. All right. How's your assemblage coming?
Good. I am getting close to being done. I just need to die cut out these circus folk.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Inside. And yeah, so just a few more minutes.
Yeah, or sneeze. Oh my gosh. Because with a sneeze comes usually with my sneeze it comes a big inhale first. So I would have been probably choking on it and then blowing it all over. Like all over my keypad right here. Yeah. And it's allergy season here. Worst pollen ever. So I'm surprised I didn't.
Oh. Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing is it's starting up here as well, and it's no bueno.
Oh, and the pollen down here, it literally coats your car, your house, everything is like coated in green powder.
Oh.
I've never seen anything like it. It's crazy. All right, pop those up like so. My sneezes have been known to knock wallpaper off. Everybody sneezes so different. Some are the little cutesy little like church mouse in the corner sneeze, and then or Francie's blown like, or the ones that like sneeze like 100 times in a row.
Yeah, I try to be quiet about it, but sometimes they just they just want to be loud.
I would say like mine's like average loudness, but then I get like I usually get like a lot of spit or something like what do you call it? Sneeze effervescent.
Oh yes.
What's the word? Where it sprays out like.
Yeah, like spritzing or
spritzing. Yeah, it's like a sneeze spritz. So for this first one, I usually will take and place this like so. Then I will kind of put this about where I want it, because if I line it up to the top, it's going to set high. If I line it to the bottom, it's going to sit kind of low. This one I'm going to line it up right to the top, at the top, so that this sets up a little higher on this one. So my elements kind of pop out. And then the other ones after this will just fall in place. Yeah, see, it's not just one loud sneeze, it's 3 or more. Totally, Kate. I like this one too, that the assemblage, same with yours. Like ours, I don't feel like are hard to assemble. Like they're not complicated.
Yeah, no, not at all. Pretty easy. Just they take a little bit of time. There's so many components, but
All right, so now the second one, so this is the first one. I put my strip down here. The second one, you want to line up the bottom to the bottom, like so, okay?
Christy, you can't see anything. What is... Oh, yeah, I you know what? I just needed to raise it up a bit. Sorry. I'm just making sure that you're actually watching and paying attention.
Yeah.
You passed, don't worry.
And then your last one lines up at the bottom there as well. So the first one's at the top, the second two are at the bottom.
But thank you for letting me know just the same. I try to pay attention to that, but you are the eye in the sky, Christy.
With the you got the triple smack on that too. All right, my last and final little sentiment on here, and I'm good to go. So let's just throw something up here. And on the sample one, I did happy birthday. So we're going to keep this as happy birthday card.
Yeah, I changed. I mean, it could still be a birthday card, but I used a more generic celebrate on mine this time.
I almost grabbed that one. I really did, but I'm actually going to keep this one, I think, for an actual birthday card for somebody.
Nice. Thank you, Brenda.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Easy. They're both easy. I mean, I've been kind of watching Walter here as I'm assembling. So, just not complicated cards, really.
Yeah. Yeah. But sometimes simple is best.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're trying to keep it to an hour.
Exactly. All right, I'm doing the Raven embossing powder on this one. This does have a die cut for it. Again, like I said, everything in this stamp set has a die cut. So,
Aw, thanks, Melissa. Much appreciated. You know, I know we say this every week, but what I love about having the two of us doing this together is the fact that you can see, you know, so many different ideas. Because the chances of us doing the same exact thing are pretty small.
well, ideas and technique.
Yeah. Yep.
And I kind of like just seeing side by side, like comparing, like how you're doing it compared to how I would do it. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just kind of fun to see that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's why I love watching other people craft, is to just to pick up on new and different things.
Mm-hmm.
So I am pretty much done. I think what I may do later is I may add in some sequins or something. Not sequins, some of the gemstones as like little fireworks or stars. But here is the original, and then here is tonight's card. Pretty cool. You know what? Let me move that light. There we go. So here it is. I love having the yellow there so you see the inside of the tent, and then open it up and there are performers.
I love that.
Nice and easy.
This set's good for kids too, like when you make them interactive like this.
Oh yeah. Yep, absolutely. I know. I think now about the fact that I really wasn't, I was not making cards at all when my niece and nephew were growing up, and that would have been a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. So mine, I put this up on dimensionals because this now is my stopper. So then I put this one up against this one up against this, and now this one up against this. And you might have to, you might have to go back through and kind of crease these down a little bit. And there you have it. So hold that up.
I love it. That is such a great easel card.
Yeah, and it's just surprising. I attempted at first to see if I could do this in an hour, and I'm like, it was easy. So I can do a triple. Why not?
Yeah.
So there we go. I love them. I think we got great cards, two very different cards. I just love it.
Yeah, me too.
All right, we'll go back up to a face cam.
Yes, let's bring that back up.
Oh, hey, Brandon. Brandon, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I think you got a great niece or nephew to make it for Melissa.
I do. Yeah, that's right, Melissa. I have, we'll be finding out at the end of the month whether it'll be a great niece or a great nephew. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this has been just a great night. I love this set. I absolutely love this set. When I first got it, it took me a while to try to figure out kind of stuff to do with it. But now that I've made a couple cards, it's like, then things just start coming to you, right? Like, so I love this. And I love that everything comes with a die, because now you can cut out every single thing, or you can just stamp it and color it. Like, I love that option with this. Especially when I go to buy something, I always try to look at it going, can I make 2 to 3 or 4 things out of it? Then I think it's worth it if I can see a couple different things, right? Versus it's a floral, I'll just do this. This would make a great, whatever card. But if I could come up with options, I feel like that's worth buying for me.
Yep, absolutely. And if there are dies, I am certainly going to buy the dies as well.
Yeah. So same. It's because I've done it where I buy it and then I'm like, I should have got the dies, because then after I get it, you know what I mean? So now I just get it.
Yep. Yeah, because then if you go back, they may be sold out, and
Exactly. Yeah,
yeah.
totally. Well, this has been great, Walter. We're a month in. We've got some great doggy cards set up for next week, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
really, really cute. So
Yeah, I think so too. Thank you to everyone in the chat. You guys are just amazing. We appreciate this every single week. So
yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Great to see you all and chat with you all, and looking forward to next week.
yep. All righty. Thank you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and we will see you guys all next week.
All right.